What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of No Man's Sky. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while, and I think we need to go to Susano Shoba Aka. Can I go there? Ooh, warpity dorpity. I didn't think that was gonna work because our warp drive, as I understand it, is kind of toasted. But hey, it worked out. Wow, the colors. So much yellow right now. God damn. There's yellower than Bert's balls up in this little warp field. There's a little bit of green in there, though, too. Oh, how you gonna hit a rock on the way in? I would assume that would be one of the biggest deterrents to, like, warp technology. Like, what keeps you from just, like, smacking into a rock on accident? So we've got Sand Scrub Movub over there. Maybe we should go check out Sand Scrub Movub. I don't know. What are these made out of? Copper? But what's it made? What is that? Like, if you had to tell me what it was, could you tell me? Did you do that for me, girl? No, it didn't tell me. All right, well, whatever. I didn't want to know anyways. Space station over there. I would assume we stop off at a space station first. Maybe see if we can unload some of our cargo and make a little bit of money. I don't know if you trade with other players that are like online or like how this all works, or if you're just trading with NPCs. Supposedly the game has like a quintillion worlds or something like that that are all randomly procedurally generated. And it's likely that it will only get more diverse with time. There you go. Bring her in. Nice. Okay. So another space station. This one looks just like the other ones we've been at, I guess. I don't know. Other ships should land as we're here for a little while. We'll see who we can trade with and what we can fiddle around with while we're here. I don't think there's going to be too much of a difference between a lot of these stations. What are you? Damn, son. Why you got like an old tube TV on your head, bro? Where's the little handle on top so you can carry it around with you? It's portable TVs. Those existed when I was a kid. They were like the size of this guy's head, and they had a little handle on top of them, and they weighed like 700,000 tons. And then you could like take them camping with you and stuff like that. Had little rabbit ear antennas on them. Yup. My shield is now at maximum. Okay, weird little spinny thing. What do you do? He's a scholar entity. He's up on that he's on that iPad right now. What did you call me? As I approach the electronic life form, it instinctively starts to analyze me from head to foot. It chitters animatedly, its head tilted to one side. The more it studies, the more the facility's research vault consumes what my scanner suggests are silicate elements. I mime that I know little of its kind or how it communicates, and the lights in its mask flash. Give it platinum? He flickers with mild disappointment. Nevertheless, it rests its hand, and oh, I learned the Korvax word for rare. And warning. Oh, he gave me 2 words. Let's see. A point of interest or above. Okay, so we can do like a bunch of random stuff with him, but not really anything that we really want to do. We've got a GTT hub right here, which is, I'm hoping, a location where I can get rid of some of my inventories. We're carrying around a lot of stuff with us right now, and some of it's got to go. Like, I would get rid of the Lemium. I don't even know where we get that from. Teruman we picked up randomly out of a space chest. So I would get rid of that too, because we've got to, in my opinion, we got to keep our head down and just, like, purchase the things that we need. Can I buy stuff? Do you have plutonium? You got plutonium in here, so I don't have to farm it anymore. 52 apiece. Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of expensive, but I guess give me all of it. It's fine by me. Chrysonite's a little bit more expensive, too. We needed that for some of our upgrades. Oh, he's got antimatter. That's cool. Yeah, I'll buy an antimatter. It's a little expensive, but I'll buy it. I mean, I don't know if we can actually craft that later on, but we don't have the technology right now. So it seems like an okay thing for me to spend money on. And it looks like that did work. We can make a warp cell now. Antimatter and thamium. Cool. Yeah, let's use this thing, because I can take this, and then if I transfer it to the starship, we can jump into the hyperdrive. Oh, really? Wow, it's expensive to get the hell out of the galaxy. Okay. If you want to travel, you gotta spend some skrillses. Spend a little bit of that scratch. I do wish there was a banking system or something, like some way for you to, like, store your materials in one way or another. Journey milestone's good to go. Almost running into other ships. Yup. Let's find a planet to land on, shall we? I mean, obviously I could go attack some of these big ships and, like, rob them or whatever, but seems like a dick move for right now. So what were these made out of, by the way? Was there anything, like, specific to be excited about with these? So it's thamium for the little ones. Oh, it's iron for these ones. Okay. So these are big old iron rocks. And the color's dead on. Like, essentially, in an anoxic environment, iron would probably just float around and just be like a little bit red. You know what I mean? Looks like the rocks are different colors, though. Like, what about these ones over here? Are these ones red, or is it just like the way the... Oh, okay. It's the way the pop-in's working. Never mind. That's cool. That's cool. This is Shuyur Nalu. Woohoo. Almost took the hit right there. Looks like I've got to approach slowly and I don't really have much of a choice. It's about 30 seconds from now we should be able to land on the planet. I don't know if it's wisest to take this at an angle, or if you just want to beeline straight into the side of the planet. I don't know. Seems like it could go either way. Please don't run into any giant space rocks or anything right now. I would really love to not be a red splotch exactly on the side of an asteroid somewhere. That'd be an upsetting turn of events for me. Is this still iron? Yarp, still iron. Okay. What's that big rock right there? That's a big ass rock. What's that one made out of? Oh, maybe it just looked bigger than it was. Perspective is hard in space. Gotta like put some birds by some of this stuff so that you know how big it is. Woohoo! That'll get your stomach. Pulling G's on this bitch. Why am I burning up pink? I'm gonna assume that can't be a good thing. Whoa! Uncontrolled descent! He's a madman! Who enters Atmo doing barrel rolls? This guy, while shooting laser cannons. There you go, let's get down here. It's time for some planetary exploration, son. Navigational signal. What the hell does that mean? I wonder if this planet is controlled by those machine guys that we saw already, those like bolt-headed dudes. Well, it appears as though we've already found a station over here. We could swing through to be polite, but eh. Hopefully we got access to some kind of plutonium over here. If and we don't, this is going to be a rough day for us. Ipali Crater, which has never been discovered. The weather is radioactive decay. I'm going to assume I need a hazard suit on this planet then. I'm going to make the assumption. Let's go ahead and save up real fast. Just in case. You can never quite tell. And it doesn't really look like there's anything over here that I really want. Jettison pod, what did you have for me? Power canisters. I have no idea what that all means, but you know what? We have them now, so there's no point complaining. Galactic Trade Terminal right here. How does it get the items for me? I feel like it's a valid question. We've got a Korvax conversion cube. Sure, pay me money. I like money. Power canisters, power storage with an exosuit and starship inventories, using a wide array of weapon and life support systems. An energy recharge cell. Can I just use that as like a general purpose object for my items? Because I would like that very, very much. I can. Hooray. Well, that takes the pressure off a little bit then. Is there anything else in the area that's within walking distance? What is this made out of? We should probably start cataloging things. That's for carbon. For iron. So the beacon wants me to go to there. I wonder if it's on that planet right there. Probably is, right? It's gotta be. I see no reason not to shoot these things. That's right. I opened fire on you, son. Uh-huh. Whose block is it? Splattercat's block. Oh, I've been shot. It might be easier just to do this standing still. There we go. Earn ourselves some titanium in the process. A neutrino module, and then we have deactivated the force because they didn't want to fight with us no more. Blueprint for the plasma launcher is already known. Well, why wouldn't I get plasma grenades then? I mean, I don't really have a lot of inventory space right now, so plasma grenades might have to wait. Then again, they're in my multi-tool, so... Well, how do I make it into a grenade launcher? Like, how do I make the plasma launcher itself? Must not have it yet. It's okay, Nerd Castle. We'll get there. We'll get there. Never lose faith. Gotta believe in something. Believe in something with me. Life support is not stoked with me right now. Life support, you wanna, like... stop bitching at me? Probably use some Thamium just because I got so much of this shit. Wait, that thing's worth $13.75. Can I sell it right now? Because I don't really need all this stuff in my inventory at the moment. If I could just get cold hard cash for it, I prefer that. There you go. Get me paid real fast. Make a little bit of cash to take with us. Can't end up carrying around like 500 Grogras and shit. Flight controls weird me out, man. I don't like them very much. They're squirrely. What is that? Because now would be the time to find out, I suppose. The Do-High Plains, or the Duh-High Plains. Oh, it's a space station thingy. I bet there's a bunch of chairs up there on that top part. That seems like the place where you would put all the chairs so that people would be comfy and cozy. Like, is there any reason for me to be discovering these things? Like, does it do anything? Aside from, like, save the game? Oh, no. I've seen this movie before. Something happened up in here, and I don't even want to know. Beam impact Tau. Phase beam destroys starship and asteroid targets at an increased rate. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I don't know how I feel about this. I will take your plutonium And your first aid, because I happen to have been recently shot in an altercation that had nothing to do with me. Just an innocent bystander. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged-edged like something that once lived but was then torn asunder. I should have stayed away. Had I the senses to taste the air of the planet, I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile then, crawling on a mat of slow cilia. Moving from me, I should have left it alone. Discover something coded inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something's been left that will aid me on my own journey. We got radiation deflector theta, which appears to be pretty badass. Probably makes me better. I guess it's a suit upgrade, but until I have more slots, I don't really want suit upgrades. Like, I really think the inventory could be expanded out to 25 or so pretty safely without, like, cheapening the gameplay experience. I've never found inventory management to be a super engaging facet of any game's gameplay, though. It's not like I've ever sat down and played a game and been like, you know what would make this game better? Having to manage my inventory items. I would just love to shuffle little squares around right now. It's exactly what I feel like doing. And so anyways, if I ever made a game, you just have infinite inventory space and I don't care. Just do what you gotta do. This is green shit over here. It's emerald. Really? That's a big ball of emerald. I'm not trying to be greedy or anything, but that's a pretty good emerald stack. Wow. I want to be inside you, Emerald. Oh, Emerald, you protect me from radiation with your wonderful, glorious foods and also your spice weasel. I don't even know if I need this much emerald. Like, I know it's valuable. Like, I know it's worth a ton of money for emerald. You get like 300 a piece, and everything else that's around is worth way, way less. But I don't know if this is actually something that we would want to spend time on. So let's say that I got all this emerald. I got 214 to 250 that I can carry around. The total value is about 60,000 units. What did I need emerald for, though? I assume I needed it for some kind of starship upgrade or something. I keep hitting the wrong key. I cannot get used to the controls in this. Beam impact. You don't really need that. That requires copper. So maybe it was an exoship up or an exosuit upgrade maybe that we needed that for. So we got 2 upgrades right now. We can go with either the running upgrade, which is iron and carbon to make us run faster for longer periods, or we can just not worry about it. I mean, honestly, given our limited inventory situation, it's not something that I'm really infatuated with at the moment. An analysis visor, we already have that. Can you upgrade the stuff that you already have or anything? No, you can dismantle it though. I don't really know if this is worth it to farm out. I mean, it's worth money. Like, every single time we're farming, we're making like 1,000 credits. But in a game where stuff costs like 9 million credits, I've got a feeling that at this given moment, this object is probably valuable. But later on in the game, I'll probably just be like, that was dumb of me to waste so much time on something like that. It's all green and shiny. Just kind of want to touch it, don't you? Alright. I suppose that's enough emerald for now. Ooh, plutonium. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Hi.
Radiation protection falling.
Let me throw that.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Yeah, just gonna move things around for a minute. Get them out of my way here. The boost thruster, we should probably recharge that, and that only accepts plutonium, which is unfortunate. Because I would like to recharge it with other stuff. It's just not there for me right now. These landscapes are weird as hell. There's like bits and bobs all over the place. Things spiraling everywhere. Let's just go for our next station up here. Let's go to whatever this is. I feel like this is one of those games where if I keep going to planets and I keep messing with stuff, I'm never going to accomplish anything. So let's like focus on the objective at hand for now. Get ourselves up and out of Atmo. So we've got a beacon that's out there. We'll arrive in 15 minutes. Oh my god. It's a big ass rock. That was really satisfying though. Like I truly enjoyed that. Like blasting a hole clean in that thing and then just getting after it. 10 minutes of warp speed seems like it's going to be a bit much. Is it over by that planet right there? Alright, let me retarget real fast. I'm going to suggest we fall out for just a minute. Whoa! Wow, we lost control hard coming out of there. Ow! So we're just over there a minute ago. And that's where it wants us to be. See how close we can get here. I'm gonna get the pulse engine rocking. So that's all I really wanted to do anyways, was just zero in on this beacon. Woo! I didn't know we could pulse engine like into the atmosphere. That was terrifying. I thought that I was just gonna be like a minute divot in the side of an otherwise unbothered planet. I was not ready for that. Not for a second. What's our altitude right now? Like, how can we tell? Questions for another time, I suppose. We got a minute left until we're at the beacon, so I may just fiddle around for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll check out what this beacon is, and we'll continue to follow the breadcrumbs that they leave us across the galaxy to see if we can get to the center. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all later. This is No Man's Sky. If you want to get the game for yourself, check it out down below. I've got it in the description. Bye, everybody.